This is the perfect anti-meta build for the Bazaar in its current state. We are running Hamlet as Vanessa. We managed to go to a different merchant to get a dually weapon for Vanessa, and Hamlet is incredibly overpowered with Vanessa. Just you wait and see.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
It's a new day, so that means Vanessa to start with. At the moment, time of recording, pre-beta. Dually is feeling very, very strong right now. Crip showed everyone how to run a very oppressive dually build. So we might only run into dualies that are getting like 10 wins. So this could go very badly, but I like to warm up with the Vanessa game. So we start with our silver item choices. We have throwing knives, which is pretty good for ammo builds. Anchor, which is... I've been through this before. Anchor's pretty terrible. It gives you access to a bunch of different archetypes, so it is aquatic, it is a weapon, it deals 45 damage, and it has a slow, and it has access to haste, or at least does something with haste. But it does all of those things kind of badly, or not as well, as the better items would. And then we have Shovel, which just deals damage every 15 damage every 4 seconds. But at the start of each day, you get a small item from any hero. We might go with Shovel. This doesn't lock us into anything. If anything, this locks us into... We kind of have to wait till day 2 to see what we're doing. This would have been really nice with the throwing knives. Holy. I feel like I always get final dose in this first option. I'll take strength. Very generic. We're going to go... Maybe we need Isla. Maybe to get us through the first day. Maybe try and get a first win.
Buy my weapons. And you
Double barrel is very nice with strength, so I think we just take that
Go make
and we
some
continue.
more stories, then come back and tell me.
We don't want anything in particular, so we go banana ball to try and get the extra max health. So we want one of these 2 items. We could also hope for duct tape. Oh, I don't want to hope for duct tape, but it is a dually item, and we're potentially using a lot of other people's items.
Pathetic. As
Cool. Banana ball.
spineless
That's
as a
exactly what I
jellyfish.
wanted. Or the blue bananas, rather. That's 120 max health now. So if someone tries to sort of cheese us with a silver cannon that does 100 damage, we will survive. Not long enough to do anything about it. I don't think we want to commit to more items, so I think we just go to Strange Mushroom. I'm not entirely sure what's in this. I very, very, very rarely do it. XP, gold, or a skill. We're going random. Let's just get a skill. Your large items have the cooldowns reduced. Interesting. Well, we're going to get small items from this. So that's not going to help. Let's go eating contest. And let's go in the middle. Let's at least be healthy. So we've got 220 health against a level 1 Quicksler. As in like Quixel.
Not to squabble with nobody.
Is this a medium item enjoyer, or is this just this someone in the beta? I don't know. Okay, that's a Langjan that's going to her. Man, pulling silver Langjan. If only I could be so lucky. And by that I mean we win. Because double barrel is very, very good with strength.
You fall like a
But that
boulder.
Langjan is going to be very good for them. They're going to scale very well. Alright, what's our random silver item? Ointment. Heal equal to your gold. That's not it. That being said, we haven't committed to anything. And we only really invested in our health. So we're actually kind of in a good
Some
spot.
things remind me of seeds, acorns, home.
I love Barkin. He reminds me of Wheatley from Portal 2. I don't know if they have the same voice actor. I assume not. He's a British comedian. He's probably a little out of budget. Do let me know if it is him, but I don't believe it is. Man, we could go fishing rod and we could go fishing rod or fishing net and just go for getting lots of free items. We have 3 aquatic items here. Sadly, none of them do damage. They're all slow. And slow, I have a theory that Firehouse, the sort of lighthouse slow build for Vanessa, is actually pretty good against the dually builds that are going crazy right now. But I'm not going to run it. Oh, Langjan and Katana.
I'll show you those stumps back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
I think I take both. Because I'm going to upgrade here. We can drop the shovel for the Katana. Although the katana has nothing to scale on yet, so katana's going to be sidelined for a second.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Give your weapons +1 damage. Get one of Vanessa's ammo items. Slot you in, and let's give +1 damage. Wait, how much is this doing? 20 compared to 31. This is actually better already, because it's doing 20 every 2 seconds. It's a lot faster. We cannot go to any merchants right now. I mean, we can. We have 4 money to spend. And one of these upgrades would cost 4. And I kind of think it's worth to do that, because we're not going to get anything for burn item. This represents get 2 gold, basically. Maybe even get 1 gold if we get a small item. So I think it's worth the roll.
Lately?
We don't get it.
Miss it.
It might be worth buying the hand axe. And therefore the bowlers as well. Instead of our shovel.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Because this would give our other items more damage. Is it better to do this? I think it is.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
We fight the thief. I don't think we can take on the scrapper. Our build doesn't feel particularly strong, and we need wins for Langjan. I don't think Langjan's going to pop off. Is it just me, or did the hand axe not do damage though? Well, the Langjan did pop off. Gotta remember that our large items have reduced cooldown. Concealed Dagger's kind of what I wanted from this. It's got twice the cooldown of bowlers, but it will trigger more often because it doesn't have... Well, more often. It'll trigger more than twice. And it'll give us money. Boost your stats for tasty treat. I don't think we care about. Do we just get 3 spare change here? It's basically just get 3 gold. I think we do. And then we go to the mountain pass because we want to fight. Covetous thief again.
We want it.
What would I want from this guy? Shadow Cloak works really well with Katana. But I think Pickpocket or just the Concealed Dagger again. Maybe Keen Eye is probably the best thing actually. Or Disguise for all the money. This is why I like going to this guy. That we're not unhappy about anything. Yeah. So this is just get 1 gold every time we fight. I am very okay with this. Large weapons deal extra damage. Don't have any. Reduce your leftmost tools cooldown. Do we even have any? No. Get an ammo item, sure. Matryoshka's not really what I was looking for there. But that's okay. We have a ton of money on our sideline as well.
My fight isn't with
and that's why I take Matryoshka there, because like we don't have any tools to cool down. We could get the skill that buffs our large items, but it's only +9, and we're not going to get them for a very long time. I think just getting the +2 gold will help us out. Langjan for the end. Langjan's a nice finisher at least this early on, right? It's like a lot of people only have a couple of 100 health. This does 100 damage. Thereabouts.
Without a blade.
Okay, we probably just take the bronze skills. They're all going to be weak, but there's a chance we get something good. No. Maybe reroll. We have the money to play around with rerolls. Non-weapon items, no. Your weapons have +4 crit chance. We'll absolutely take that. Let's go sell silver items. These silver item merchants, yeah, exactly. You can get things. Even if I went to Goldie instead of Sterling, it'll sell you specifically items of its rarity, plus any items that you already own that can upgrade, I believe, towards that rarity. So like, a Goldie will sell you a bronze double barrel if you have double barrel.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
This, I believe, goes up to get 2 gold. Yeah. And we're not going to reroll this guy. Like, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 money. But that means if we get a silver... Ooh. No, I'll roll. Oh, it won't let me. And I'm glad they put this in. If you've watched any of our earlier videos, or at least videos I recorded before this, again, this is pre-beta. They are making tons of changes as we're playing this. Previously, you could reroll, and it would just cost you money, and it wouldn't give you anything. This is telling me it has nothing more to offer me. I don't know why. Sterling should have more to offer me, but maybe my level isn't high enough to get enough silver items to fill that shop, and it won't just give me these. I think my choice here is Thief again for the memes, or Eccentric Aetheryte. And I think it's Thief, because this, while it's 1 more money and 1 more experience, isn't a guaranteed win. We have a lot of damage, but it's not a guaranteed win. This is a guaranteed win, and we want our Langjan to scale.
Your choice.
And I think it'd be really funny to... I say funny, it would be really good to upgrade Pickpocket or get Keen Eye. We can probably make use of Shadow Cloak. Disguise is more money. Concealed Dagger, I mean, I've never run Double Dagger.
Over already?
Cool.
We barely got our flags up.
When you slow charge this 1 second, this could be very fun for Vanessa. Vanessa has access to more slow than Dooley, I would hazard a guess. I think we go to Curio here. Abandoned Chest is just golden experience, pretty much, or a random weapon. This is a small non-weapon. So we go to Curio. Probably should have gone for the Abandoned Chest, actually. We would have been able to hit level 4. I think that's a mistake on my part. But oh well.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
That's a slow item. Actually, we can get the XP we
Warms
want.
my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Sell this. I'm just going to create some space. I'll sell this as well, because I want to buff all the items we have.
Well, you're doing your part.
Sell this to reduce our
Bazaar.
cooldowns, and I think we just call it there. Upgrade your leftmost bronze weapon. Yes, please.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Burn item, gumballs, or aquatic items. See, gumballs is an option, because we could roll pretty high and get a bunch of damage ones, but even if we get plus 10 damage on all of our items, I don't know if it's that worth the 10 gold we would spend.
Those ribbons
So let's
in
go
your hair
aquatic.
look like seaweed.
There are some, yeah,
So
exactly. There are
cute.
some good aquatic weapons. We can buy dock
Thank
lines in
you.
case we want to make use of it. What I'm going to do is throw in these two. I'm also going to
Belong
put
to a
Concealed
great
Dagger on the far
sea
left.
king. I mean,
If your
probably.
items trigger at the same time, so say Concealed Dagger was 7.8, let's move it so that it's more realistic. It's not going to change because it's buffed by the thing. But say Concealed Dagger was 8 seconds, and Narwhal is 4 seconds. They'll both trigger at the same time on the second trigger of Narwhal. If it was this way round, Narwhal triggered and killed the enemy, Concealed Dagger wouldn't go off. Which means I wouldn't get the 2 gold from Concealed Dagger. So I want Concealed Dagger to be my leftmost item, because it is the only item I really need to trigger before anything else. If anything, I want it to be something like this, where my rightmost items are my ammo items, because I don't care about them triggering too often. You could also make an argument to basically put it in damage order after Concealed Dagger, just in case we like run into a point of the fight where the enemy can beat us, right? Unless our most important thing triggers first. So sure, let's run it like this.
May the
This
tide
is technically
bring
the
you
best way
back.
of running it.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more
It's a
fun.
very, very, very like minuscule like increase in our damage to do it like this. But I mean, we'll do it. There's no harm. We could also lose this, by the way. Like we've used our main salvo of damage, and they are scaling their shielding. I think we have lost. But I mean, we've got Concealed Dagger earning us a ton of money, so we're fine. I'd love it to trigger again before we die. Ah, so close. And sadly, our first
Defeat
Silver
does not
Langjan
defeat
fight
me.
doesn't do anything. But we have a ton of money now. So let's go max
My
out skills.
booth is gonna make you unstoppable.
It's a bit late to get Arms Dealer. I do love it. But I think we'll go small gains. No, I will go
I
Arms
bet
Dealer.
you feel amazing right now.
Because we're going to buy and sell a bunch of weapons, I'm sure. Rare Merchants, yes. Let's go Rare Merchants Gold, because we can get, yeah, exactly. We can get Stel. Gold is an option because it could offer us Langjan upgrade, but I think we don't need to really push for Langjan upgrade. Stell and Jules both have a lot of good haste and charge items. And haste and charge is very good. Stell also has this wrench, which is kind of broken right now. At the start of each day, it upgrades a tool. However, it upgrades all of your tools, including itself. So we'll get this and the multi-tool. When this gains haste, you give your items +2 crit chance for the fight. I don't think we're taking that. And the reason why I want this multi-tool as well is because it works nicely with Hamlet. We could end up even running, like, not this, not katana or double barrel. They do the same amount of damage, basically, right? Because this is half the cooldown of this. So let's not run double barrel, because it's taking up a big slot. And let's try running like this. So multi-tool will haste another item for 1 second. Which is going to include Hamlet. Sorry. It's going to haste an item. It could haste anything, right? But it's also going to slow an item, which will charge Hamlet. Bowlers are also going to slow, which will charge Hamlet. And then the wrench at the start of each day is going to upgrade itself, the multi-tool, and Hamlet. So I could be tempted... No. I would be tempted to get goggles because we have haste, but it's only haste on one item, right? We also have a ton of money, and it's very rare that we get to see Stell, so I will roll again. Give adjacent weapons +3 damage this fight. That could be very juicy. Your other tools have the cooldowns reduced, or burn 2. I think I take this. And I maybe swap it out for that. And I think I put... It's something like this. No, this has to be the left of that. This has to be at the end so that it gets all the slows. Charging it. I think we do that. And now we just want to get the most gold possible, so I think we go Flame Juggler. It might kill us. It does have a big salvo of damage, so maybe we do go Centric Aetheryte. Let's do Centric Aetheryte. I think there's less of a chance that she kills us. I should also have definitely swapped this around so that it's Wrench, Gyro Gunsight, then Katana. Because you want this to trigger before Katana to buff it. And that's going to happen more regularly than the Wrench. But it's fine.
Turn the lights off when you leave.
So that's another increase to Langjan. That's another 1 gold. That's another bunch of gold from this.
Waste of gun.
Scrap's not really useful for us.
The rest of the tyrant's gold.
Do we have a friend? We do have a friend. Give your items +2 crit chance. Is there anything I want to slot in that can get crit? Maybe this. Just because this can't crit anyway. So I might as well give this the crit chance in the weird time that like chance that I slotted in. I don't know why this has crit chance. It can't crit. Crit doesn't do anything for it. We definitely go haste and cooldown items.
No, I won't tell you what
And use another non-weapon item. Give this haste for 2 seconds. And use another medium item. Haste this for 1 second. So this will get a lot of haste generation from Katana. I'm going to pick it up and keep it. We're going to start selling some of the stuff that we absolutely don't need. We don't care about the pufferfish. Haste adjacent items, we use a large item, no. Haste. At the start of the fight, give you all your small items haste for 2 seconds. It's got potential. When you crit, haste an item for 1 second, adjacent items have +10 crit. Man, that's got potential as well. But I'm not seeing it. The reason why I don't hate Anchor is because there's a chance that Langjan just doesn't do enough damage at some point, and we swap out Langjan for Anchor, and then our Katana is going to feed our Anchor. Also, let me swap this before I forget. Aquatic item, experience, or bronze junk. We're far, far, far away from leveling up, but I think it's the right play.
You won't believe who I met the other day.
And now we're okay losing this fight.
But I've seen my share.
Because today is all about upgrading our tools. In fact, I wish I would have checked whether Anchor is a tool. I don't believe it is. Oh, there's a light bulb core build. These are very strong at the moment. Like I say, the dually builds are all the rage. We're going to see a lot of them. And they're going to destroy us. So it's going to be a rough old run.
Ooh, the keener the
But it's
blade,
first run of the day.
the quicker
Warm
the
up.
fight.
And now we have this upgraded, and this upgraded. Which is fantastic. And now we're going to go for Goldie. Because we have a ton of items we could sell. If we find some really good stuff. 20% crit chance. Do I need that? Not really. The shield item doesn't make sense. And this dagger doesn't make sense. I mean, it's okay. The dagger isn't terrible. Man, I wish I'd have solved this already now. Okay, Goldie was worthless. Slow skills, though. When you use your rightmost item, slow an item for 1 second. Okay. When you use a tool, slow an item for 1 second. Ooh, what is better? So when you use your rightmost item, slow an item for 1 second, we can just put Katana there. And then that's a slow every 1.9 seconds, which means every 1.9 seconds, this gets charged too. However, if we do Sabotage when you use a tool slow an item, Wrench is 3 seconds, so it's only 1 second more than Katana. We also have Multi-Tool, which is a tool, so that will apply a slow, an additional slow, and charge this twice, and Hamlet itself will charge itself. And then we can look to add more tools. This isn't a tool. This Docklines is a tool. I get the feeling we're doing a tool slow build, and we're just trying to pop Hamlet off as hard as we can. I think we lose Concealed Dagger. Bowlers is hard to lose here. We can lose Gyro Gunsight because that's not... I mean, I would love to do this. Have the Gunsight increase Hamlet's damage. Should we try a fight without Langzhan? It's a big item. But we're really trying to go for slows. Do I slot this instead? No, it's 2 damage. Let's fight the Gorgon Noble. And let's see how this build works.
You'd make a lovely statue.
There is a chance this was a terrible mistake. But I love how many charges this is getting.
You beat
Okay. That's working pretty well. Now all we need is something like it's a tiny dagger that buffs items next to it, adjacent items when they trigger. We need some trigger-based things, right? Because this is triggering a lot. So we just need some strong trigger stuff. Should sell that for now. Aquatic, give your leftmost item, ammo item +1 ammo is not bad. Leftmost bronze item though, could be the katana. But I don't think we care. I think we want bowlers to have 1 more ammo. Because that's just more slow, you know? We don't care about Battle Chest this
I'm
time.
finished with fighting, but I can help you.
Ooh, the Langzhan upgrade.
This will inspire the crew.
Okay. I think we're doing this now. I think Katana has fulfilled its purpose, its use. Ah man, if this is your only friend, but it's never going to be our only friend because we've got Hamlet.
All
And
my
there's no way
weapons
we
have
ever
been
drop
tested
Hamlet.
in battle.
We want weapon skills. Give your weapons +20 damage. Yeah, it's kind of got to be that, which means we're selling the katana. We can at any time get rid of Concealed Dagger, but it's a small weapon at the moment.
Keener the blade.
Here's
But
Crip with a
you should
dually build.
know,
All right,
I'm a
let's
bit of a
see.
legend on Pelago.
Let's see if Vanessa plus 1 dually friend is enough to stop a Crip like crazy core build. I don't think it is. I think that core is gonna pop off. Like we're effectively, yeah, we're using Hamlet instead of a core. Hamlet is just a worse version of core, like a much worse version. However,
Now
we
this
do get our
will
upgrade.
inspire the crew.
Now Hamlet is diamond, Wrench is diamond, Multi-Tool is gold. We're getting there.
You have great potential. Let me
When your tools have +8% crit chance.
My skills
I've never
are not
wanted that more.
weapons. A blade.
We have
can
0
prove
money.
barbers.
But we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want a friend? We can also just get monster loot. I don't think I want bronze, but I don't think I can afford to go. You know what? I can afford to go for. Oh, don't sell the Langjan. I can afford to go for silver. Perfect. We got an insect wing, which is nice. We only got 2. Haste 1 aquatic item for 6 seconds. This is aquatic. Give your items plus 2% crit chance. I think we have to go with crit chance. This goes back in. I can't believe we were robbed. Where's our third where's our third item? And then we've just leveled up. So I'm going to give Dire Mosquito because I think it's going to have more small weapons that we want compared to the Trash Golem. Although the Trash Golem does have some slows. I'm pretty sure it has a flash grenade. Or it has a plasma grenade at the very least, which I would adore. What the hell just happened?
It's over already.
Man.
We
I mean,
barely got our
it's a big
flags
item.
up.
Slow items,
This
yes.
bazaar is a manic hive. I seek to calm it.
When you slow, permanently gain +1 max health.
Savor
yes.
a single
Yes.
second. See it from every angle.
This merchant might just save our run. Slow enemy items for 4 seconds. This is exactly what we needed.
Until...
And then I think we can also upgrade multi-tool. Although, is it even worth upgrading multi-tool? Because at the end of today, it's going to upgrade anyway. Is this a tool? No. One can always hope. The flashbang has to go in somewhere, which is a shame. I think we lose gyro gunsight here. Because this in 6 seconds will slow all enemy items, which will trigger this guy 1,000,000 times.
Go then. The web of time will weave you back.
Forger. We definitely go to Forger here. Do I upgrade earrings? Because I can upgrade Langjan at any time. And Langjan honestly isn't scaling very well and we'll probably get rid of it. I feel like it's flashbang or earrings, and I think it's earrings.
That's a fine piece. But ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker.
And now
the
you get
fight.
+2 max health. Look at that.
Go
A
ahead.
dually.
Underestimate.
Who would have thought?
It makes this more fun.
Alright, but we're getting there with slows. I would love a tripwire to replace our Langjan, and then I think we're good. I mean, we can always get rid of dock lines. Yes! The build is alive! Let's
Land
go.
legs make you predictable.
Okay.
Ah, now this will inspire the crew.
Alright, now we're just looking for tripwire. Where are we getting that plethora of slows from? Is it just Wrench hitting a cooldown pretty quickly? It must be, right? Because Wrench goes down in cooldown. No, it doesn't. Wrench is just 2.8 because we sold some stuff. I mean, it's Sabotage is going off. I guess this charges down to, well, let's say 3. So this is 2.5 second cooldown. When Wrench triggers, so it then basically instantly triggers, which triggers itself again. In the meantime, if anything's hasted, it's triggered, which triggers this again. Oh, this is charged 3 seconds. That's why it's now popping off. Oh. If we can reduce this cooldown further, that would kind of be insane. Let's go to the docks. We're probably going for weapon skills. There are tool skills, actually. Let's go tool skill. Yeah, I was going to say, because tools are more important to us. But it's only 8.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Pearl is useless. I've been to Pearl once because I had 200 plus gold. So the thing with Pearl is you go to Pearl, you get given 1 item, but you have an infinite reroll, and the reroll starts at 1 gold. So you get shown 1 item, you reroll for 1 gold. Then the reroll becomes 2 gold, and you get shown 1 item. And then you reroll, and the reroll becomes 3 gold, and you get shown 1 item. It works out so that an ordinary merchant, you can see 6 items for 3 gold. With Pearl, you see 6 items for, I think it's 15 gold. I did the maths at some other point. It's a ridiculous amount more. So it's just not scalable. That being said, do I want to spend 10 money on gumballs right now? Probably not. So I think we just go Pearl.
We've barely scratched the surface of the Outlands.
Perfect. And we just hope to roll something, which we did. Sell this, give your leftmost slow item, which would be Flashbang, if we will put it there. Which I think is what we want, right? Now slows enemy items for 5 seconds. Do any of these guys have slow? Joyful Jack might have slow, but I think we fight the Treasure Turtle anyway, because that's only a might. I can't remember if we like off the top, like it's not crystal clear. And we get the Genie Lamp in the Treasure Turtle anyway. Well, we don't necessarily get the Genie Lamp. We might get the Genie Lamp. I love seeing the little crits go off. The only issue here is we're not going to be able to make use of like Crow's Nest or the weapon skill that if you have one weapon you get lifesteal. Like, I would love lifesteal on Hamlet, but we're only really getting it if we get big ego. Reduce your leftmost tools cooldown by 5%. Absolutely. It's a tiny bit, but every tiny bit matters a lot. You know, I'm just going to go here and get the damage. And then I'm going to go here and get the chocolate bars. I know I want a tripwire. When you use another non-weapon, shield 15. We're not using many of our non-weapons. That's the problem here. We actually could swap Lang Jian out for these two. Put this back here. And that might honestly be better. Although I don't know if our fights are lasting that long. But let's get the chocolate bars. Perfect. Oh, and it's a Crypt Dooley build. What do you know? I wonder if our slow is enough. I think his builds usually trigger too fast. He also has slow. He has a lot of slow, actually. He has this, which would be so good for us. We actually beat the Dooley build. Let's go. Not just the Dooley build, the strongest Dooley player currently in the game. He had a plasma grenade with like 1 million charges as well.
The crew.
If only I were so lucky.
This world is full of noise. You must
What's
find
this? When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown by 4%. That is fantastic for us because we're using Hamlet all the time, which will reduce its cooldown, which means we'll use it even faster.
Bazaar is a rabid beast.
Yes.
Be its master.
I think we get a free 3 golds rather than trying to find leftmost weapon. I don't think we care too much about upgrading this. I think we take the crit again because we're at 22 now. Now we're at 26. We sell, sell, sell. I'm holding on to this for if I get plasma grenade. I don't know if it's the play, but Wandering Shoal I'm pretty sure has some slow camera. Why is the camera completely unfocused? Hello? There we go. Wandering Shoal has some slowing items. For example, the electric eels. I don't think there's a world in which we run electric eels. Maybe there is. Maybe we run it instead of... Oh, but no, Dockline slows 4 items. We're never swapping out Docklines.
Spineless as a jellyfish.
It's fine. We didn't get it anyway. Do we buy experience here? We need 4 more. We're going to get 1, 2. This would be 3, 4. I think it's worth doing over Goldie. Even though Tripwire is a Goldie item, we'd be swapping it in now for Gyro Gunsight and Hand Axe.
You didn't hear it from me, but...
Sells tools.
What's up?
We love tools.
Come on in.
6-second cooldown. 4-second cooldown. That's not bad, actually. I'll take this for now.
That tool you thought you'd never need that ends up saving your butt.
Clamourer. Clamourer is just perfect. Although adjacent items have plus 25% crit chance. That could be very strong. 8. So we definitely want
Bucket
this.
saved my life once. You just never know.
And now we can afford
See ya.
this. I think we're swapping these out and running Shovel for now. Or are we? No, we're not. We're just running this straight up. This is so good for us. And it's a tool, so we'll upgrade it. Although we're not running Clamourer right now. Do we want to run Clamourer in any world? I guess if we get another small item that's better than Spyglass, we could run it. Yep, there's the crit chance. Wait, why are you swapped around? I don't know why it matters that he's the rightmost. Do we have like a rightmost, leftmost thing? We don't.
I may be
Friggle
young for a
Snart?
captain, but I've seen my share of
Also
storms.
playing Dooley. But we're running a slowy, damagey build ourselves. This build has a lot of haste in it and some slow. Hopefully... Yeah, it's just a battle of core versus Little Dude, and Little Dude wins. Hamlet wins. Let's go, Hamlet. That battle happened so fast. Flashbang was only halfway through its initial
Quicker the
charge.
fight.
Because it only has 1 ammo, and I've got nothing to refuel it. Ooh, this is tricky. We could go Street Festival and try and find Stell for some really nice tools. But I think whenever you get the option to get monster skills, you have to take it.
Respect nature.
Because there are just some really strong ones. For example, slow an item for 9 seconds. And that's at the start of the fight. So this starts the fight at 2.3 seconds. We have to go for it. Oh, we don't have the money for it.
They say.
We sell this, and we've got it.
Right.
For a second there, I thought I clicked the wrong one. This is now a shame. I would love to go to Diamond Skill Merchant, but we actually just don't have the money. Oh, how much is this now? 50% crit chance. This is on 80. This is on 80. That's insanity. This was a great aquatic property to roll, though. That's a ton of money. Just going to sell it straight away. We now have to go to Elite Duelist because this guy has Big Ego. This guy has the item that will give us lifesteal, or the skill. Your weapons have lifesteal.
I thought I'd
Perfect.
reached the limits of the art.
We're nearly at this being like perma. In fact, I might try swapping out Flashbang or something for... Oh, we didn't get it. Although this is good. This is good. Oh no, reload the item. I thought it was gunpowder. We might try swapping out... Let's try swapping out earrings for Clamora. Unless we're in an NPC fight. I think NPC fights, we probably swap Flashbang for earrings. But against people, I think we want this to, at the start of the fight, slow 2 items. And then Bash slows an item. This charges 9 seconds at the beginning of the fight. In fact, no, it charges 12 seconds at the beginning of the fight because then it will trigger once. So we just go to Eating Contest and we have 5 slots. We also have 26 money, so I think we go to the freeze skill and hope we get the rightmost. When you use the rightmost item, you freeze.
On the eyes.
Or your slowest weapon, which is this. Oh no. Oh no, we've just unlocked permafreeze.
Dislike a paying customer, but I'm up to the...
This is going to be ridiculous.
King, not to squabble with
We're going to instantly freeze 2 of their items and use the hammer guy twice. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hamlet, my boy. He is bonking.
My ship red, but I don't use.
I think we probably put this on bowlers. Because there's a chance we don't even use Flashbang going forward, right?
Haha! Now this will inspire the crew.
Like, there are better items than Flashbang for us. Now we can go to the 3 mystery heroes. Oh, we also want to swap in earrings for Flashbang. And we go to Stell because she sells tools. Dooley is an option because we have Hamlet, and there's a lot of synergy with Dooley and Hamlet, but Stell has better tools in my opinion. Like this one, right? When you use the item to the right of this, charge the item to the left of this 1 second. So now, we could drop this. Put in this. And now when we use Hamlet, which is basically all the time. Let's put this over here. When we use Hamlet, which is almost all the time, we charge Docklines, which slows 4 items, which charges Hamlet 12 seconds. We're not taking the Orbital Polisher. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and now we... I guess we swap out bowlers for earrings during the NPC fights. Because we still want to scale our health.
Now this is health food. Literally.
Plus 100 max health. 25 per small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's just going to be more.
You know, with all the fighting out there, you got to keep your strength up.
Ferrous Khan I don't think is worth. Trash Titan might be to get another flash grenade or a plasma grenade, but we're not really using it either. Although I think plasma grenade is 4 seconds, flash is a lot more than that, but we're not using it anymore. Although if it is 4 seconds, it's the same as bowlers. But let's just go to Archon. Let's get a ton of money so that we can afford any skill we want. When you use an item shield, that would also be good. Oh, I just noticed a problem with our setup. Well,
I have many enemies.
okay, so we've got a choice to make. We can either perma-freeze or we can perma-slow.
Maybe a skirmish.
That's nice. We might just do this so that every 2.9 seconds we're charging docks by 1. Like, that's okay. Lose 10% health, your weapons gain plus 10 damage and 5 crit chance. Yes. 10% health is a lot to lose, don't get me wrong. But the more damage we can give Hamlet, the better. Don't think we care for medium items anymore. Well, let me put bowlers in before I forget. We really want skills. I'll go to Deborah and we'll spend.
Don't tell anyone I told you this.
There you go. When you use an ammo item slow, when you slow, give your weapons plus 3 damage. Yes. A Vanessa build. It's not a Dooley build, which means we might be screwed. Let's find out. Did I slot the right item back in? I did, okay. My bowlers are back in. That's a lot of stuff. But I am kind of destroying. Let's go. The freeze isn't working though, right? Oh wait, is it no longer our slowest cooldown? It isn't. Bowlers are our slowest cooldown item.
The quicker the fight.
Longest cooldown item, rather. And that's why it didn't work. Oh no, Rivet Gun. Rivet Gun is our lowest cooldown item. That's why it didn't work. That's a shame. Rivet Gun might have to go then. Maybe in place of earrings, honestly. Earrings is actually just good. Man, I can't believe it took me that long to figure out what the problem was. You guys are probably screaming at me in the comments. And if you didn't, go down there and drop an emoji that shows just how annoyed you are that I got that wrong. For engagement.
Whose tea can I spill? You won't believe who I met the other
Alright, weapons have plus damage equal to your income, so that's 5 more damage for Hamlet. That's honestly not a terrible thing. Fights aren't lasting long enough for bowlers to run out of anything now.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
Oh, when you use a non-weapon item, reduce a weapon's cooldown by 10% for this fight. I don't think that's really that good here. When you use an item, all your items gain 10 crit chance. Your items have 50% less crit chance. So this would start a lot lower, but scale much higher. I don't think I want that. I don't want to mix things up too much. When you use a rightmost item, slow an item for 1 second. Oh my god, that's incredible. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. I didn't need to, but we sold it anyway. Let me just check these. Yeah.
As long as you draw.
So now when we use Hamlet, we freeze and slow an item. We slow twice actually when we use Hamlet because of something else. Or did I just level that up? No, so we have Sabotage that slows when we use a tool, and it is a tool. And now we have Righty Tighty, which slows because it is a tool.
I assume you're here to give tribute.
It's not quite like ding 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 dinging. Okay, there it goes. It kind of has to wait for dock lines to trigger for it to like really go off. But yeah, we used 1 bowlers.
Already? We barely got our flags up.
Alright, and now we can go here because we can just barely afford, if we sell everything, to buy a diamond or re-roll and then buy a diamond. Glass cannon is always a scary prospect. Plus 300 health for each non-weapon I have is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1500 health. If this wasn't so much health, I would probably take glass cannon. Although, for the content? We do it for the content. We always do it for the content. Yeah, sure. Plus 3 damage. 208 Hamlet. Let's go. I don't have any money to buy gumballs. I could buy 6 gumballs. But let's get 3 monster loot. Because there is a chance. This would be really nice if it actually increased our freeze, but it doesn't. This is going to be really nice for our bowlers. And that's just shielding, which we don't use. So sell you, sell you, sell you to increase this. And then we go fight another dually, who I think I just saw is on 9 wins. This dually build is about to like end the game. Yeah. Can we destroy it? It wasn't even close. What? We charged none of our items. Like, one item went off. We're just purely working on, like, beginning of the fight triggers now. We go Nufu, I guess. We can afford 12. We can afford another 12. And the gold. When you use a tool, slow an item for 2 seconds. I mean, why not? Why not? All items have a cooldown increase of 30%. I don't love that. We could use it because we have so much start of the fight stuff. But I don't want to increase this by 30%. I think that's a terrible move. So we'll just take Sabotage, upgrade it. We'll go Deborah. We'll get more XP. We'll go Lord Arkham. We'll get all our money back. We're not going to quite have 24 gold to be able to buy whatever we want.
Your pitiful appearance was a trick.
Hamlet is insane. This is probably the most successful Vanessa build I've ever run. Sure, heavy weaponry. We don't have any large items. Your weapons have plus 2 damage and shield. And your shield items have plus 2 shield for each friend you have. That's plus 4 damage for Hamlet. Ooh. Yeah, we take no pain, no gain. 10% health, again, is a lot. But we're gaining so much health from earrings. And it's so much more damage and crit for Hamlet that it's just worth it. It's just worth it. I'm going to go Lost and Find here and hope that we get a skill merchant at the end of the day. We don't. We get Finn's Big Bite. I mean, he is a skill merchant, don't get me wrong, but we get a very cheap one. Finn always does the bronze ones. So we'll take small gains again. It's like 150 health.
The quicker the fight.
And then we fight another duty build, but this one hasn't got anywhere near as many wins.
It makes this more
But does that mean it was cooking, you know? Was it scaling? We also still have... Okay, they don't have any damage items, so Glass Cannon isn't going to screw us. It's just going to screw them. You see that, like, double, like, it keeps, like, firing twice? That's, I think, just because Hamlet is triggering so fast and triggering itself, right? When it triggers, it also charges itself by 3 seconds twice. It's basically perma-charged now, right? Because when it triggers, it applies slow twice, which makes it trigger again. We really don't need it to have the knife tricks or anything anymore. Ammo items, I don't think we care too much about. We'll go gumballs for the memes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shield, worthless. Max health, yes. Weapon, yes. Health, health, weapon, weapon, shield. I would like to be a crit. Shield and health. Vanessa's friends, give your weapons plus 1 damage for each weapon you have. Sure. Diamond chocolate bars, probably, although this is going to be our last... If we win, it's our last victory, so let's go Jules' Cafe. And let's give Hamlet another 40 damage. Lord of the Wastes, absolutely, because then we can get his crit ability. Although I don't think we need it, really. But we could get rid of Spyglass.
The Outlander way is true.
We're not changing anything. We're not changing this build at all.
It's over already.
Adjacent
We
items have
barely
plus
got our
25% crit
flags
chance.
up.
When you crit haste an item for 3 seconds. That's cool. I could see us running this if it was diamond instead of this. Because it's just better. It's just a better version. But we're not going to go to the end of the day and have wrench like trigger.
You're just
Let's go fight these guys.
You got grit.
Even if we don't get anything we want from them, we're still
It's
getting...
not us, it'll be the next. Only a
What?
matter of time.
That fight didn't even
As
start.
spineless as a jellyfish.
Blast it.
That was insanity. I was going to say, at least earrings will trigger and we'll get more max health. Technically it did, but man, not by much. Leftmost tool by what? Yeah, sure. We'll do our leftmost tool. And we'll make it this again. Although it's not in danger of becoming, no. It's never in danger of becoming our lowest cooldown. So it's now a 5-second cooldown on the dot. That looks a lot nicer. We'll go Deborah. We'll spend 5. And then we'll go fight Davek. And it's a Vanessa off.
I may be young,
We get to
for
fight
Captain,
a
but
not
I've seen
dually
my
for the end of
share
this one.
storms. We're out to defend
How
the
long does
king,
this fight
Not to
last?
squabble with nobody.
He has a lot of diamond skills. I think he needed a few more.
Like my crew
Let's
says at
go.
the bar, another
10
round.
wins, Vanessa. We are using Hamlet, which is a dually item, but I'll take it.
Each bounty
Slow
gets us
Vanessa
closer
has
to
ruined the dually meta that has appeared. Man, that was a very fun build. Hamlet MVP.